Ling and the Brody. Oh! Okay.
What?
Khalid and Valentina. It's gonna be the first pick for Khalid, especially for Pi. Pi on Khalid. Interesting.
We saw Pi Khalid season 6 around
That's
those
a long
times.
time ago, yeah.
Yeah. And perhaps potentially that was a denied pick as well, but no, it's actually, and simply they picked up the Ruby.
Ruby as a response. Interesting. What a draft. Showcased by both teams. But again, will Kyrie be able to perform with this Ling? At this point, it looks very antique. It looks very vintage because of the nerfs towards the assassins. But now, this could be the moment of resurrection.
Let's take a look at the lineup rating here. Favors Alter Ego. They have that Harith, which still has 100% win rate after the patch in week 6. Khalid, used by Luke yesterday, not able to find success, but here it is, Ling's debut in Season 13.
The Sky Kings against El Familia. A brawl down bottom in the Land of Dawn. Who will take game number 1? Will it be ONIC or Alter Ego?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Land of Dawn we go to witness and see what will happen in game 1.
Welcome.
Who will strike first?
Already, you can see a kind of an altercation in the middle side of the map. But yeah, purple buff start for the Ling. Needs that to really maximize his resources.
Quantum Charge 2 by Rossi on this Arlet. Wants to get a little bit more maneuverability around, and Keyboy also is going for the QC. Kyrie retry early to go and clear, to match the clearing speed, I believe, of Taz here on the Akai. Sullyboy as well with the QC on the Valentina. Interesting start, but for Sans, you know, Pi going for concussive blast is actually cool.
Creative.
It's pretty cool. I like it. You have a lot of like trade damage, and also lane wave clear is going to be great.
And now for Sullyboy under pressure in the middle side, because you know the early damage from the Luo Yi sometimes could be very disgusting. Gonna go back because no mana for Sans. Kyrie is gonna have so much freedom to move around the map with this Ling. The mobility it gives to you, and the gang potential is also very huge. But yeah, for Kyrie, it's interesting to see how he approaches this game with the Ling pickup.
For CW, the Master Assassin in lane, Nino actually opting to go for Bargain Hunter. Wants to get those big items ASAP.
I want to commit on towards Skibo here, looking for a health trade. And top side, actually, Brody doing, of course, very well as you expect on as a Brody in the early game.
Even in the bottom lane, a lot of pressure here placed down by ONIC, and mainly because of Sans' rotation. He's been able to create such a big impact on the Luo Yi so far, making Sullyboy recall early and Pi also. And now getting level 4 first to set up for the Turtle that's coming up.
Next on the menu.
Definitely next on the menu here. Kyrie, though, he will take his time here. Actually, prioritizes his purple. Oh, he jumps in, looking for the retro this time. Taz finds it. Oh! A big raging Sandstorm actually caught members of ONIC. 2 players and 1, 2, 3 members down and out from ONIC. This is the perfect start for Alter Ego.
Perfect start for Alter Ego. Disaster start for ONIC. They lose 3. And also core members at that. While Alter Ego triumph with the turtle take.
No purple.
They lost everything. They lost everything. That was the worst fight to happen to ONIC. They lost the purple buff, the turtle, and 3 kills. And the worst part was the purple buff, because it's a Ling. You still need it, despite, you know, the nerfs onto the purple buff. Despite the energy buffs technically for the Ling, you still are quite reliant on that purple buff. You're still a bit more okay compared to previous patches, but now Alter Ego have so much control. And by the way, well played to Taz. That was brilliant. So ONIC's idea was they wanted to get the Divine Judgment down onto Taz to give Kyrie a free space to retry. But Taz read it out. When Keyboy walked up and dashed forward, he actually flickered, I believe, there. And instantly, heavy spin used up. Taz with the timing to deny it from ONIC.
That was such a calculated play by ONIC, but then again, a good, you know, foresight from Taz, able to get the red tree down. So now Kyrie, of course, getting that blow towards himself. Death coming in for ONIC. He has to recover from this, but the Ling, how will it really function against so much CC? I mean, sure, you have the Fitch Poise, you could always move around the walls, but the lockdown was just there for Alter Ego. The heavy spin with the disrupting prayers of ONIC. It was chaos in that turtle fight. Now, again, turtle spawning in 10 seconds. This could be another important fight.
Oh, definitely all top side. Diversion play. Divine Judgment committed. Nino now being the sandbag of it all, trying to survive. But CW will claim that kill. And to add to that, no purple once again here for Kyrie.
Everything is taken away from him. They get Nino, but they get the turtle. Lutpi just try to do something there. Rassi is going to not let Kyrie have a good time.
They are looking for the invade here. Rassi jumping in again. Kyrie low! That's practically a solo! And Rassi now low, but torn apart memory will be able to find the trade.
They're not letting Kyrie play this game comfortably. Just invading them everywhere. Trying to deny them of the neutral takes and even not giving him a chance to breathe.
That was well played still by Nino, though. The fact that ONIC had to use so many resources and still kind of struggled to find Nino, they weren't able to get more. The plan for sure for ONIC was to get...
Pinned down 2 members! Oh, Divine Judgment just to buy time, Sans, with the flicker. Oh, that could have gone very badly for ONIC. Good recovery, though.
Oh, man. The plan definitely was to trade a kill and a turret for a turtle, but they only got Nino, and still Nino's doing quite fine. He's actually ahead of CW at this point. And you can even see Alter Ego, after stealing the first purple buff away from Kyrie, or the second purple buff away from Kyrie right after the first turtle, Taz actually froze his own purple buff. So they're just going to be playing around ONIC's purple buff. And at this point, I don't even think ONIC can really contest this purple buff. I don't think Kyrie will get purple buff at all.
Final slash on towards Lutfi here. Oh, good Divine Judgment by the ex-jungler of Alter Ego, Celibo showing up. And now, yeah, they will concede the purple once again. Only once this time for Kyrie on that purple buff.
Imagine being zoned out of your own purple buff. Smart plays from Taz and from Alter Ego all around the map. Again, we cannot downplay the IMU from Celiboy. You have the diversion that could be stolen anytime soon. The Divine Judgment as well. But a game fact, the new application GoPay, Ling becomes Kyrie's second most picked hero since his debut in MPL PH Season 6 with 45 picks and a win rate of 68.89.
68.89. Yeah, I mean, that's a ridiculous stat for, you know, Ling. My Ling win rate is like 30%, yeah. But for now, it does seem like ONIC can't really contest any of these mutual objectives. They can go for fights, though.
Divine Judgment on towards Rassi. He wants to go all in. Torn apart memory with the help of Lutfi. And Nino as well. That's a dub here. Lutfi, though, now stuck. Forced to use the flicker, but that's the first win for ONIC. 2 kills on the board.
Net win and a good fight for ONIC. They engage on Rassi initially, and Nino was trying to cover his roamer, but he gets eaten up in the process as well. So ONIC still behind. 2.3k gold lead for Alter Ego. They have to stabilize this.
Great stabilization from ONIC, though. The fact that now they are looking at CW to be the main carry in the early game to help Kyrie get to that power spike. Instant rotations all across the board. CW definitely has the power to be the carry, to divert some of Alter Ego's attention from Kyrie. Let's see, purple buff, both level 10.
How is Kyrie on the same level? Let's see here.
Kyrie gets it.
Oh, Kyrie finally gets his own purple here. Second time this game.
Finally. The first one was when he started the purple buff. The second one, couldn't believe it that it came right here. You can see how much pressure Alter Ego is just putting on the shoulders of Kyrie, not letting him take the buffs completely. And CW getting that Malefic Roar in his pocket.
Have the season to the Malefic Roar. Rassi. I will have to say, though, that Alter Ego, if they continue the snowball, it's going to be great. Nino will have to learn from his mistakes. If Rassi gets picked off by Keyboy's Flicker, Divine Judgment, he should let that be the sacrifice. He should not go behind. I mean, he should really just know when to sacrifice his roamer and when to actually back up. Because if that continues, I mean, ONIC might find a window to come back.
Want to come on towards Lutfi, though. Oh my lord, with the pin down as well. Selly Boy happily grabs the kill. Now, a man down from ONIC. No play whatsoever.
Kyrie can't join the fights yet. It's not in his power spike whatsoever. Diversion play towards the red buff. Nino!
Oh, Nino caught with the Divine Judgment, and that is all she wrote. CW grabbing the kill. Final slash, though, will find CW. Force him to use the flicker. Sally Boy, the ex-jungler, the Miracle Boy, making miracle plays.
The miracle play was from ONIC with the diversion. They got Nino, but in the process, CW also has to be wiped out. And oh my god, trading blows. So far, Alter Ego still on the driver's seat.
Again, with the purple buff invade. Final slash committed already, but Taz
Oh my god.
will be able to get that purple with that retribution.
You can see mostly Kyrie just spending time in the side lanes, trying to shove up the waves. He can't really have time in his own jungle because Alter Ego is just everywhere.
They really are everywhere. I mean, even when Nino got picked off, you expected the diversion to be a way for ONIC to get a man advantage. Alter Ego reacted to play so well. They get a gold lane for a gold lane trade in the end, and Nino gets 2 assists on top of that. And Alter Ego, Taz already used Retri, so Kyrie has an opening.
Let's see, Lutfi soaking damage, gets taken down surely, but the Lord will go to the hands of Taz. He pins Kyrie down as Keyboy will be the next one on the board. ONIC, they lost 2 members and the Lord.
There was a disconnection of the positions. Lutfi was in the middle of no man's land, just being pinched by 2, even 3 players of Alter Ego, and Kyrie tried for the steal, but Taz complete retribution, or rather Lord take, and Alter Ego marching down on the base.
Seems like they are getting desperate with the way that they are approaching these team fights. No purple buff for Kyrie. And you can see that Taz was comfortable. Even after using a retry onto the purple buff, the timing on that retry was almost too good to be true, right? It looks like it's a coincidence, but I feel like at that point it had to be calculated by the man himself. And the purple will again be controlled by Taz. And Taz will be happy to retry this. Using the retry to take away the main weapon of ONIC. Good deal. A very, very good deal. Because CW, he doesn't have enough damage to purely carry 1v5 or in this team fight. And for ONIC right now, the way that it looks,
wow,
they have a harder way to deal damage in these team fights. Kyrie spotted out.
Has enough energy to get out though, but man, this purple buff delay, right? It just kills Kyrie.
Oh my god.
No purple buff for Kyrie for how many minutes already here? Now orange is invaded. Will he commit? Oh, no,
Again.
orange. Taz denies it away.
He's the gold laner at this point, because Kyrie is actually number 2, and CW has been delegated to a utility kind of gold lane play. He's actually been giving away the lanes here in the side to Kyrie for the most part. That's why he's actually able to keep up in levels against Taz, and that's why he's number 2 in the player gold by UBS Gold. Thing is though, when is the power spike going to hit for the Link? He already has the Berserker's Fury, he has the Endless Battle, and now he's building towards the BOD, but even after the BOD, I find it still pretty hard for him to look for a target. Alter Ego are very sustainable. Firstly, they have great peel with the Valentino, with the Akai, with the Arlet. The Hereth has self-peel with the shielding that he has, that has been changed now before the dash. You already get that shield. Diversion play up top.
For someone who is isolated, maybe. Alter Ego, they keep their formation quite tight here, knowing the diversion potential. No, it's still a comfortable 4,000 gold here, essentially, for Alter Ego.
The priority is in the purple buff. I mean, Kyrie is just being kicked out of his own home. You can see him not spending that much time in the jungle. Purple buff taken. He only has to deal with the side lanes now. Lord spawn. Of course, they're looking for a turn as Kyrie completed his BOD. This is going to be his power spike for the Ling.
The purple buff has actually been frozen as well, but Lutfi isn't actually clearing it out, so are they planning to just not have any purple buff this game?
Yeah,
or did they not realize that the purple buff is not cleared out completely there?
Kyrie's like, oh, purple buff is overrated.
Oh, they just realized, I think, because now they're clearing it out.
Diversion play.
They want the timing, maybe.
Lutfi's just isolated alone This Lord is free for Alter Ego. ONIC needs to pull the trigger.
Oh, Kyrie jumps in at the right timing, and they collapse. Will they have enough damage though? As now Nino jumps into the damage. KW will be taken out first, as well as Nino. Now Kyrie looking for a kill on towards Rase, but Taz will step out of the way. Both gold laners here taken out, but Kyrie, what a timing!
What the hell?
Retry.
Kyrie! He steals the Lord, and he steals Alter Ego's thunder. Momentum is still there for ONIC, but Alter Ego, they have to respond. They have to address this.
No purple buff, no resources, no nothing. Orange buff taken away from him. Yet he's 2,360 gold ahead. He takes a 50-50 against a utility jungler like it's nothing. How? What? What was that?
A lot of damage.
Purple buff is overrated, Kyrie says.
I don't need no purple buff.
No.
I'll just brute force my way into the Lord pit, get the Lord for myself and for my team. And look, now 3 lanes separately, all pushing towards Alter Ego. This could be the swing. This could be the momentum that ONIC has been longing for.
Lord charging towards the top side of the base turret. Oh, good pull by Ludwig, but it's just the Panda. He's tanking. And TW here waiting patiently. All of the ONIC members yet to pull a trigger there, top lane. They know, they know. Take a look at the gold, take a look at the economy. Swung, it swung towards the ONIC side.
ONIC, yeah, they tone down the aggression. They look for an angle later on. That could be now with a pull towards Taz.
Taz has the immortality as well, so he's okay being told by the I'm offended. But now map control here. It's the yellow porcupines who has control.
And now Kyrie has purple buff. If he was a threat without it,
Imagine now.
imagine how dangerous he can be with it. War Axe built up by Kyrie. Last item is going to be the Rose Gold Meteor or the Magic Blade, built up by Kyrie to fend off from this magic damage of Nino and Sullyboy, the 2 main damage dealers. But let's take a look at this ridiculous, out of this world. Miracle Boy's on the other side, but turns out the new Miracle Boy's in town. Kyrie does it with... It makes it look easy. And the rest of the team too, gotta definitely give credit to them, man. The fact that ONIC were able to pull Nino away from his own Zaman Force, kite out of that Zaman Force, and force him to a very vulnerable spot for him to be punished was phenomenal. And also that diversion play, we have to give credit to that. Making it so chaotic, making it so that Alter Ego will have to look everywhere. The angles in which ONIC can attack with the diversion is definitely what they had planned from the start. But because of a very early bad fight for them, Alter Ego were able to take control and they were only able to find that window. But man, the fact that they only got 1 chance to do that kind of play and they instantly executed it, and now they have the purple buff. What other ways can they go in for those crazy angles now?
Another Lord for the taking now. This is now in the court of ONIC. They have to play their cards right. Side lane's pushing for ONIC. Middle lane just spawned, so Alter Ego, I think, they're just waiting for ONIC to pull something. And ONIC is just baiting Alter Ego to come and fight and dance in this Lord contest.
Now let's see here. Sounds the magician. What will he pull out of his pocket this time with
Kyrie is far though.
diversion play? Yeah, it's Ling. He knows that he was able to come to the Lord in time. The ball's now ONIC and Alter Ego scored. What are they going to do now that ONIC is controlling the map? They have Luoi, they have Ling.
Yeah, with Ling movements, you could always send him towards the side lanes. You know, when the Lord is being poked out, you can call him back, just send him to get ready to, you know, smite down the retribution and get the Lord. And ONIC now is playing the waiting game. They're forcing this.
Let's see, retribution battle. Kyrie won it last time.
My God.
Both junglers hovering around. Sullyboy trying to zone out away. Oh,
Kyrie.
good P. Oh, good Raging Sandstorm. Caught seemingly off guard. But now the Lord and the heavy spin will be committed. Oh, Divine Judgment by the ex-jungler will find Kyrie. Ludpi quite low. I'm offended though. Will find Nino. And that will be the trade. Nino for Ludpi, but the Lord for Alter Ego.
They're not done yet.
Oh my goodness. CW finds the double, and he might get the triple here. Rossi jumps in with the final slash. Now Pi jumps in as well.
Wow,
Good win is Russian by Sans. And now it's the triple, looking for the Maniac play as well. Rossi and Pi has the immortality, will lose their immortality. And Rossi will be the next on the chopping block as CW collects the Mega.
Unofficial Savage. Oh, Sans!
Oh my god, this guy!
Gila Sans! What is he doing?
He has the flicker. He has the flicker.
He has to flicker away.
Oh, Raging Sandstorm though committed. Oh,
no.
Pi was able to close the gap on that one, collecting the kill.
Overzealousness from Sans, but that was a good re-aggression with the diversion play to just stop Alter Ego in their tracks.
But dude, CW, I mean, he bought the Rose Gold mid-fight, and then he got a triple kill, an unofficial Maniac. CW, what a nasty player, man.
7 kills on the board.
7, 2, and 3 on the Brody. No Purify needed, man. It's a skill issue. If you can't dodge away from those skills, he says. If you can't switch your items as fast as me, no problem. What the heck? And then Sans, obviously. Yo, that was a big gamble he played. If he got Pi, that might have been an end angle. I don't know if they would have been actually able to end the game because the waves weren't in the way. But hey, that was style points for sure if he got it. Unfortunately, he didn't. He didn't have to pay any price except for just the death, though.
And
no neutral objectives on the board, so no full punishments on that. But hey, it's Sans. You know, at this point, we kind of have to expect it.
In Sans, of course. Insanity. And now Alter Ego. Feels like they are the one pinned. They are the ones pinned down into the wall. For ONIC, they want to swing this. Of course, again, side lane threat in the hands of Kyrie is always there, sending Alter Ego the members to address him up top.
This guy's game sense as well, right? The timing. You know what? I feel like I sniff an Alter Ego member creeping up top. I'm a recall, and that's what he did. Game sense, diversion just to perhaps check for info. But yeah, it's now 21-minute game, the longest game today.
Because we have seen so far ending in 14-minute.
14, 16. I think
20.
this one was 19?
Yeah.
Shortest one was like 10, 11 something.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday, yeah.
Bigatron versus Geek was the fastest match in MPL ID Season 13. Rossi spawns out the diversion, and I don't think they want to be taking it. Lord spawns in back. Oh, Keyboy! Of course.
Hey.
Of course.
Wow. You take my jungler's purple, I'll take yours.
He does it in class too, just whips it. Oh my god. Oh man. It does feel like ONIC are feeling it now, you know, in the 21st minute of the game. And this is the main problem for Alter Ego when it comes towards the later portions of the fight, or later portions of the game. They pick Khalid, they pick the team fighting, they pick the kind of a, you know, a setter in a way with the Raging Sandstorm. So ONIC will always have the advantage with the far lane. And for Alter Ego, at this point, they either go for a fight, technically, manage the side waves. There are so many ways that ONIC can play this. They can just constantly build up slow pushes in the top lane because Kyrie has a massive mobility advantage compared to Alter Ego. And this is where Alter Ego are very, very, like, they were scared to get to this point of the game because there's so much macro that ONIC can provide now. So much advantage that they can utilize just with that Ling pick and with the Ling getting purple buff.
He's taking the purple buff for himself as well. The turtle fight next, or Lord fight rather. Has no half HP already. So this could spell trouble for Alter Ego. He has the immortality and regen as well with the items that he has. This Lord is pivotal. It is important for both teams to kind of swing away the advantages. But again, just poking. No one's ready yet to execute it, to pull the trigger first. As Kyrie is still miles away, just trying to shove up the waves, make it hard for Alter Ego.
They will commit to this one. Oh my god, let's see. Divine Judgment on towards CW in an awkward position. But this time now he has space to get out. Lupi, lower than a 50% average HP, is able to get out. The damage from Sans though. My goodness. Now Silly Boy looking for an angle here. From the other side, oh, he's taking some heat now. No casualties up to this point. Blue team is Kyrie though.
Oh!
Oh, another diversion play. This time High will be forced to use the winner's truncheon. Breaking Sandstorm catches two,
Nino.
but the damage will not be enough. Now, take a look at Nino. He's going to go down first as CW is still okay, Sally Boy. Quite low, but manages to escape his pie in the backside.
Oh my God.
Will be taken out alongside Rossi. 3 members from Alter Ego down and out.
Back-to-back diversion play. False sense
Wow.
of security for Alter Ego. They crumble in that skirmish. And Kyrie's just looking to take this turret down.
They're buying Skyrgren helmets. They want to regen back up. They want to end the game. So many item swaps.
Is it time to throw in the towel? Diversion play
Wow.
alongside the Divine
Oh.
Judgments. Sally Boy goes down, left Taz standing. Tempest of Blade just to clear alongside getting the maneuvers. The Panda is not safe as game 1. ONIC, the yellow porcupines, they take it.
Sky King smite down on Alter Ego with the Ling pick vintage Kyrie. And also CW step